Hi! So before this video starts, I just wanted to say sorry. For multiple reasons. One is my terrible art skills, even though I'm a GCSE art student, and for how late this video is. This video is meant to go up on the 1st of August, but today's the 19th, yeah. Sorry. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Enjoy. Hey there my unicorns, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to go from a weeb to a kawaii anime waifu. So this is my basic female cosplay makeup for, you know, your typical sort of high school girl, kawaii sort of waifu. So let's get started. Hello, I'm here to interrupt again, but basically you can consider this an updated makeup tutorial that goes really more in depth compared to the short one in my cosplay makeup evolution video. But because this video is so long, I'll be adding timestamps in the comments below so that you can skip to whichever step you want to skip to, just so it's easier and not as long and tedious. So first things first, get your wig cap on because you're probably gonna wear a wig later, right? Now face tape, which is my first cosplay deception technique. So make sure that you're using a medical grade tape. Try to use like the tape that you use for plasters and stuff, unless you're allergic to that adhesive. But yeah, just make sure it's not like scotch tape or duct tape, because you do not want to harm your skin like that. I'm not entirely sure how to explain face taping, but the whole aim is like to pull up your skin or fat so that your face looks slimmer. So I get really oily throughout the day, so I'm using a mattifying face primer to just smooth out like my T-zone, which is where I have like the most visible pores. And I'm starting off with this orange concealer to conceal dark spots such as under my eyes, around my lips, and whatever acne scars that I have. I'm also going to be using this green colored concealer, and I just use that to sort of cover up my acne and like red spots on my face. Blending takes a long time, so I cut out a lot of it throughout this tutorial, but you know, if I take out the sponge, just assume that I'm blending it all out. For foundation, I am mixing two shades together because they don't match me, but yes, girl gotta do what she gotta do. And just wanna apply it all over your face. I know some cosplayers will choose like a lighter shade of foundation. I just try and match mine. Look at that, more concealer. So this is a really light shade, and I just use this to highlight the center of my face, and it helps make my face look smaller, and it also like draws attention to the features that you want to highlight. So I am going to be applying another blush like when I'm almost done with the makeup, but I like to apply a cream blush first to the apples of my cheeks, and I also like to apply it to my temples just cause why not.
Walking downtown and I'm okay. He's got it all figured out.
So I'm going to be highlighting my face with this cream highlighter. Again, why not? And also once everything is mattified with powder, this sort of just keeps its glow and you still look all like sparkly. And speaking of powder, I'm using this translucent pressed powder, and I'm using my beauty blender to just pat that like onto my T-zone and the center of my face, which is where I get oiliest, and it's also to set like concealer and stuff. For the rest of my face, I use a brush to just sort of lightly powder the edges. So I'm not very good at cosplay eyebrows or coloring my eyebrows just yet, but for this video, I just used this NYX Milk Pencil, Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm just filling in my eyebrows, and I'm going over them with a pink eyeshadow. And this is good when you want to color your eyebrows with a bright color, so it really makes the color more visible.
easier said than done. That guy.
Once again, I'm really not the best at doing eyebrows, so I'm just taking my sponge and I'm like cleaning up the edges. Now here's something I'm actually decent at, which is eyeshadow. So I'm starting with this base color, and it's pretty close to my skin tone, so I'm just using that as a base. I'm using Smarty Pants, not Rebel, but I used the wrong annotation thing, so just ignore that. This is where it really gets into the whole like different eye shapes and stuff for anime characters. Generally, for girls, I will make it very round and I'll put it all over my top lid, and I'll also go a bit into the bottom lid. There's also a lot of blending with eyeshadow, so I tried to, you know, speed it up and cut it out if possible. Using an even smaller brush, I'm using Rebel, and I'm going to like sort of go around my eyes, sort of creating a gradient where the darkest shades are nearer to my eye, and it just sort of fades out. Yes, even though the last two were wrong, I'm using leader in this clip, and I'm using this very small sort of precision brush, and I'm almost outlining my eyes with it, and it just creates more depth in the gradient. Mango Siren taught me that pink underneath the eyes makes you look cute, so I'm using this pinky shade. Now, using this gold eyeshadow, I'm sort of creating that Korean aegyeosal, where you highlight your like underbags, and this is just something that I do. You know, different cosplayers do different things, but I like doing that. I'm also using this white highlighter to make my eyes pop even more. Now we're on to eyeliner, so a lot of people do this even with normal makeup. I put a dot at the center and I connect that and make a line from the inner corner connecting to that dot, and finally I make like a small wing, but it doesn't really wing out that much, it sort of goes down instead. I also find that if I make the inner corner area sort of thicker, then it makes my eyes look rounder, so I like doing that. My eyelids do that thing where if you draw eyeliner, there's gonna be a gap between like the inside and the actual eyeliner, so I gotta fill that in with a pencil liner, just to not waste like liquid liner since pencils tend to be cheaper. And also, it just stops it from looking awkward. You know, you just have like a line floating above your eye, and you can see it when you blink. So that is like the basic sort of like eye shape eyeliner, but now I'm using a brown eyeliner, and I am drawing a fake double eyelid, because as you can tell, I'm very monolided. So yes, we have to draw this because I'm not bothered to use double eyelid tape. So I'm trying to follow the shape of my eyeliner, just to make it look kind of natural, not really, but yes, if you mess up your eyeliner, your eyes are gonna look uneven, and there's really no saving it no matter what you do. So just try your best. So I'm going into the same Tarte eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the same darker shades, and I'm just using this to sort of create a shadow to make the eyeliner less obvious. I mean, cosplay makeup is obvious, but this just makes it look a bit more blended in and sort of put together. Now I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, and we are essentially done with the eye makeup besides the false eyelashes. Before I put on my false eyelashes, I will curl my natural lashes first, and I try to do like a C curve, which just means like you press your eyelashes multiple times to try and get a C. I coat them in mascara to try and hold that curve, because if not, mine will droop back down. And I used to use these really thick lashes, but now I'm using these sort of still thick but like more spread apart lashes. I skipped past this because my eyelashes were not doing good that day. Just blend your natural lashes together with them with a mascara again. Now, not all cosplayers use bottom lashes, but I do enjoy that very sort of jolly look, and it really helps make my eyes look bigger. Now that my eyelashes are on, I'm going to go back in with my brown eyeliner, and I'm just going to draw like a short line that connects my bottom eyelashes to like my top ones, and it kind of defines the sort of shape of the eye as well. Going in with my black one, I'm doing the same thing but this time with my upper eyeliner, and this just sort of creates that sort of anime, very round eye looking makeup. So we're practically done. I just want to touch up on my eye makeup, so using a darker, stronger blush on the outer corner of my under eye, and as well as going back in with that gold eyeshadow to sort of highlight it again. So usually only using a cream blush doesn't show up enough, so I have to go back in with like powder blushes, and sometimes I like to mix blushes as well. Here I am using a cool brown tone to contour my nose because it's pretty flat and almost non-existent, so I need to define it more. So I'm applying it with this sort of like curved brush, and I'm blending it out with a fluffy brush. I'm also contouring my bottom lip just to make it look a bit more pouty, I guess, as well as contouring the size of my face because you can never get a slim enough face, now can you? This is essentially just sort of touching up on all the little things that you might miss out when you first apply your face makeup. For conventions, I like using lip tints because it means that I don't have to reapply throughout the day or worry about, you know, my lipstick smudging. I'm starting off with this coral shade, and it's just an all over lip shade. It's pretty natural, so I don't have to worry about it being too strong. And now I would like having pretty strong gradients, so I'm using a nude colored lip liner, and I'm just gonna line my lips with it. I know some people will use like lip concealer, but I feel like the lip liner is better because it doesn't like crack as easily. And I'm just blending it out to the coral shade with my finger. Now I'm going in with like a brick red sort of shade, and this goes on the very inner part of your lips, and just blend it out to the coral shade, and there are your gradient lips. I know this is a trick that many cosplayers use here in Malaysia, so you basically elongate the corners of your lips, and you can draw them upwards so it kind of looks like your smile is bigger or cuter. I use an eyebrow pencil first, and then I define it with my brown eyeliner. So with one brown eyeliner, you actually can do a lot of stuff with your cosplay. And that's basically it. Slap a wig on and you're done. So this is how you become a anime waifu. This is basically cosplay makeup for any female character ever. And depending on your eye shape, you will have to, you know, draw the eyeliner a little differently depending on your face and your nose. You might not have to contour as much, but for me, my nose is like super flat, so I had to draw some pretty strong contour. But yeah, and there's like different things that different cosplayers would do. So I like having really dolly sort of under my bottom lashes, and then I will add a gold sort of highlight under there, and I feel like it makes my eyes pop more. I think Mon does that too. Other cosplayers, maybe their top eyeliner isn't as thick, they might draw a laryngeal wing, they might use different eyelashes. It really depends. So the only way you can really find how to do your makeup is to experiment. Sure, it might feel like a waste of time and makeup, but you know, you're not gonna get better at makeup unless you practice it, just like everything else. So you really have to practice and figure out what works for your eye shape, for your face shape, and your features. But for me, this is what works. And now I'm like adorable. That's narcissistic of me to say. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Do let me know if you guys are interested in any other sort of tutorials or any sort of videos down in the comments below, because man, am I running out of video ideas. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can always, you know, whatever you want to do. And constructive criticism is always, you know, appreciated. You can leave that down in the comment section below as well. And I will put links to like the products down below if I can find them. Some of the stuff is sort of just like given to me, so I wouldn't really know. But I will try to link all the products that I use down below. It's gonna be a lot. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to see more content like this, or more cosplay content, or, you know, if you just find me funny, even though I'm just weird, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell if you want notifications. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!